Hey everybody, and welcome back to Shakrudin's video tutorials. Today, we're going to be taking a look at crafting recipes, how to use vanilla items in your crafting recipes. This has changed just because of the way they changed the code for when they register items. It's much different. So we are going to be looking at how to do that. It took me about 5 minutes to figure it out, but you know. Alright, so let's do this. Let's get into our code, and let's get coding. Get working. Get working, get coding, get busy, get going. It's going to be great. Alright, so, I'm just going to show you how to create just a few crafting recipes. I'm not going to create crafting recipes for them all, because there's no point in me creating crafting recipes for them all, because, you know, you'll get the concept. So we're just going to go recipes. Now, to create a recipe is the same as before, for the most part. It's game registry dot add recipe. Actually, that's the wrong one. Dot add recipe. You want the second one, the item stack one. You want to go new item stack, and then so we're gonna create one for the axe and the sword. So we're gonna go sample axe, and then so new item stack, sample, axe, and then comma space, and then the number that you want. So in this case, 1. And we're going to the parameters. So for the parameters, we're going to go new object, square brackets, space, curly brackets, and now double quotes, double quotes, double quotes, and then single quotes. Okay, so what I got going on here is 3 sets of single quotes, which is basically this is where the actual crafting recipe is going to go. So it's divided into 3, and actually to make this a little bit easier for you guys to understand, I'm going to do this like this. I wish it would not do that. Oh, this thing is annoying. Okay, there we go. There we go. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's all good. Okay, so I shall keep that up there for now. So we got these 3. So this is like your crafting table. We're gonna have, you can have X. So these are all your boxes, like this. Okay. Now having these completely full, 3 in each, is gonna mean you're gonna be filling up all 9 boxes available in your crafting table. So we're just going to take these out. All right. And we're going to be doing the axe first. So the axe first is we're going to use X to represent our sample item, and then S to represent the stick. So we're going to go XX on the top, space, which is going to be the top left and top center are going to have that in it, and then the next one's going to have S, or X and S, space, and then the next one's going to have space, X, space, space, S, space. So as you can even see there, you can see, oh yeah, that's an X. And now we're going to define what each one of those letters stands for. So we're going to go X inside single quotes, and then comma space, and then that's going to represent sample item. Comma space, double single quotes actually, sorry, and we're going to put in S. Now this is where I had a little bit of trouble. Originally it was always item.stick. As you can see, item.stick no longer works, because if we go into item, there's not really a lot there, is there? So what we gotta do is we go to item.item registry dot get object. And there's 3 different ones. There's one that asks for a type of object, one that asks for a type of string, and one that asks type by ID. We're just gonna go by string, and we're gonna put double quotes inside of there, and we're gonna put in stick. That's it. I'm not sure what we. Oh, there we go. That's probably it. No, wrong spot. Wrong spot. Okay. Right there. Woo! Okay, so what is that? Why is that complaining? Okay, it's import item stack. For one thing, let's get that in. Okay, that's kind of... I'm going to bring this back onto one line because I am having a little bit of trouble telling what the hell I'm doing here. So you got comma, 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 then blah, 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 and comma. Get object. I'm going to try to look at my other code here. Oh, yeah. Wrong spot. Put this in the wrong spot. That's going to go right in the middle. Like that. There we go. Fixed it. So there's a crafting recipe. We'll do it again. We'll do it for the sword this time. So game registry. Game registry. .add recipe. New item stack. And this we're going to go sample sword. We want 1. And actually, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do an example of getting 5 out of something. So we've done that. We go outside of those first set of parentheses, and new object, square brackets, space, curly brackets. Put those in, semicolon at the end, and then within there, all your double quotes, your 3 sets of double quotes. And then we're going to start off with just 1 set of single quotes. So we're going to start with the double quotes. So a sword is the material in the top 2, not the top 2, the top in the center boxes of the center of those rows. And then stick at the bottom. So it's basically a straight line right down the middle. So we're going to go space X space, space X space, and then space S space, which is gonna make up a sword, and you'll be able to see these crafting recipes actually work. So we're gonna go S semicolon space sample item, or whatever item we want it to be, and then single quotes again. Make sure that you use single quotes. Double quotes are for the actual crafting recipe. Single quotes are for defining what each of the letters in the crafting recipe mean. An item registry get object, and we want it to be a string, and we're gonna go stick. Lowercase letters on stick, by the way. So there we go, and I just gotta capitalize the R in recipe, and we're good to go. So now we're gonna run our code, and we should have a working 2 working recipes going on here, which is going to be absolutely goddamn fantastic. You know that. You just know it's going to be great. Alright, so we're in the game here. I'm going to make sure my sound is still down. Okay, good, because it was loud as shit earlier. Okay, we're just going to use this area as kind of like our bulldozing area here. Go to game mode C. Just kind of clear a little bit of an area here. There we go. Oh, my nose is a little bit runny. God damn it. It's a sheepy, it's a sheep, it's a sheep. Okay, there we go. There we got an area cleared out. Alright, so we're going to grab a crafting table. Crafting table. I'm going to put the feathers and the chicken away. We're going to grab sticks. Stick. Stick. Just going to grab a few sticks. I'm going to go under miscellaneous, and we're going to grab our item. Right here, I'm just going to grab a full stack of those babies. And now game mode S. Okay, so we're going to go into a crafting table here. We're going to start with the axe. So 2 sticks, and then these 3. So you can see, so the first set of double quotes is for this top row. And then the second set of double quotes is for the second row. And the third set is for the last row, the bottom row. And that's going to give us our axe, so we can get the axe there. And then the sword is 1 stick at the bottom with 2 of these on top. And that gives us 5 swords plus 12 damage. That is fucking nuts. That's crazy. That's absolutely goddamn crazy. And they don't usually stack, so that was kind of like a little bit of a weird thing there, how they stacked. So yeah, there you go. We got recipes in the game now. Isn't that great? I will be going over shapeless recipes, but I will go over those later. I never did those in the previous series, and I'm very, very upset about that. That I did not get a chance to do those, because it's a tragedy. That's a goddamn tragedy. So we doing those then, along with we'll make a crafting recipe for our ore. It's just gonna mine the block, and then we're gonna smelt the block. I guess it's gonna be a smelting recipe, not a crafting recipe. I'll show you how to do a shapeless recipe right now. Why not? Let's do it. Alrighty, so we're gonna quit the game, and we're gonna create. So let's go with this. So this is a shapeless recipe. So it's the same code, game registry, but instead of add recipe, it's add shapeless recipe. So we basically need to put in what we're going to be creating. So it's going to be new item stack. We're going to be creating, let's say, I don't know. Let's create our sample item out of it. So sample item. Alright, and then we got our second set of parameters here. It's just one object, right? So we're just going to be doing item.item registry dot get object by string, and let's get let's use a stick, okay? And then I'm going to do another one, but instead it's going to be for the same item, but I'm going to do it as a block, so you can see how the blocks work as well. So I'm going to go block, capital B, block dot block registry dot get object object. Want that one there, and we're going to set this to stone. Alrighty, so now we can launch the game with our shapeless recipes. Basically the same thing, except for instead of doing like the big long string with the new object stuff and things like that, we're just doing the one block. And sorry, I'm gonna scale that back down. And we're gonna view this. So crafting recipe. Let's get some stone here. We got the tools. Okay. The hell did my pickaxe go? I don't have a pickaxe. God dang it. Okay. Game mode C. Let's grab our pickaxe again. Our awesome pickaxe, which like mines shit like no goddamn tomorrow. There we go. We got. Oh, it says stone, not cobblestone. Shit. Okay, so we're gonna have to cook some stone. That's fine. So I'm gonna grab. I'll just fucking grab it from here. Fuck it. There we go. We got some stone. So we go into the crafting table. We put in our stone. Okay, that's gonna create a button. Shit, I forgot that creates button. Let's go. Let's quit out of the game. Let's change. We can do the stick at least, I guess. I'll show you that crafting recipe. So stick, one stick, creates it. And then no matter, oh shit, and no matter where we put it in here, it's always going to work. There you go, shapeless recipe, everybody. And we get our sample item. Hey guys, thanks for watching. See you guys in the next video, which is going to be on creating an ore and making it generate in the world. That's going to be a fantastically fun tutorial. And, oh, can't wait. Just cannot wait. It's gonna be great. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, fortune too. Shit. Yeah, that's awesome. Cannon Chanaho. There you go. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Again, Like I said, next time is going to be ores and generation. Then after that, it's going to be, let's see, smelting recipe. After that, it's going to be a very short video, but I'm going to make it completely separate because the ore generation video is going to be long enough. And yeah, thanks for watching, everybody.